Hey everybody, JC the Sniper, and I've got just a little short video today. Today there's some kind of adverse conditions out around here. It's about 70 degrees and it's raining. It's been raining all day. Pretty high humidity and about 10 to 15 mile-an-hour winds right now with gusts faster than that. So I figured I'd get out and do a little bit of medium range shooting with my Delton AR-15, and this is one of my groups that I got. And this is an 8-inch circle, and this is about a 12-inch piece of cardboard corrugated stuff. So this is what I shot today. You can see there it's 125 yards with a 55 grain Remington UMC full metal jacket round out of my Delton AR, and a little bit of the conditions. I like to write that kind of stuff on my targets so that I know, have a reference for how I was shooting in those conditions. So if I go back out in these conditions again and I get horribly wild results, then I'm probably going to see that there's a problem. Something's wrong with my scope or my rifle, or something wonky's happening because I shouldn't be shooting that bad. So anyway, this is my first group right here. It's a 4-round group, and as you can see, it's 2 inches. Have for my pointer today a buck Sikidin, no longer produced, but it's kind of cool. Might do a review of this at a later date. So you can see 4 rounds here, 2-inch group, and you can see that's this knife has a 2-inch blade, so 2-inch group, maybe a little under 2 inches. So for 125 yards and a pretty brisk wind with a 55 grain round, I'm pretty happy with that. Especially these 3. Those are real tight, and then 1 flyer. And then my second group, which you probably can't read, but that's a 2.5-inch group right there. And this one's in the black, so shooting a little bit right and low, moved it up a little bit closer to the bull. As you can see there, I'm still down and right, but closer. And 5 rounds, and it's a 2.5-inch group at the widest point. This is about an inch group. This 4-round group right here is about an inch. So that's a pretty good group right there. If you discount the flyer, a 1-inch group at 125 yards in a wind, that's pretty good. And once again, this is a 12-inch box, so if we were shooting at a person, these would pretty much all be hitting. They'd be kind of on the side of his rib cage, but he'd know he's getting shot. So anyway, just a little bit of my shooting. Usually I can do better than this, but once again, adverse conditions, and I like getting out in conditions like that and shooting. I think it's good practice, and it's also always good to know how you're going to shoot in conditions like this, so that you know your limits. I know that if I'm shooting 100 yards in a 10 to 15 mile-an-hour wind, I'm not going to be putting, blowing one hole right up here. I'm going to be maybe, down and right or over. Of course, the wind is coming from the left of this target across the target, so that might account for a little bit of this, but probably not too much of it. It's probably mostly me. So anyway, Delton AR, 125 yards, 55 grain Remington UMC in full metal jacket, 2-inch group and a 2.5-inch group. Not too shabby, I don't think. So, JC the Sniper, signing off.